Right, we back on.
Yeah, we finna curse some niggas out, man.
Back on?
Back on, yep.
It's locking, man. We had a intermission from a feminine Jake. We've been here 2-3 years, probably longer than that. And I'm talking about we gotta move, man, you know, so the spirit, we move around the corner. But it's all good because you're not gonna stop this word, man. And that's what Satan wants to do. He wants to stop the word of the Most High. But you're not gonna stop the word of the Most High, man. Because you and your emotions about this place going down. So we just gotta come out, we're gonna just condemn you Israelites, man. Because dude was a Jake. Man, like the brother said, he did it at his own discretion. He didn't have to do it, but he chose to do it. Because we've seen that guy before, at least I did. And he never said anything for us. He never said anything about it. But you see these bitch ass crackers out here, these Edomites, they have a problem with us for telling the end. Because now they're seeing the words of our Heavenly Father through the prophets that come to pass. Now they feel some type of way about us, but that's good. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, now you're getting ready to get your judgment. All right? Because there's been a lot of death in the air, man. Celebrities, I think 2 celebrities just died today. You know, they're not really known for real, but you just had 2 more deaths today. So people been dropping dead. This whole month of December has just been nothing but death, man. Death and destruction.
Niggas been getting taken out.
Yup.
Like this one couple out there in KCK got put to death. You know, the boyfriend was a narco. He was moving drugs and shit. So I guess whoever he owed some money to came and aired out his car. Him and his girlfriend got hit. His girlfriend and the boyfriend got killed. Yep. Here in Kansas City, also a fucking fire truck ran into a whole building. Yeah, we prophesied right across the street. We put curse on the building because there was nothing but niggas going back in and out that place, man.
The riot room, right?
Riot room. We put curses on that place. A bunch of wicked niggas. And now look what the Lord did.
That spirit, though. Cause, hey, didn't that nigga Delio go in there?
I think so.
Yeah, he did. You know. But hey, that's the spirit, though. Because hey, what does riots represent? It's destruction. You know what I'm saying? The Most High brought. See, the Lord, he has a very good sense of humor. Omens and so forth. Like we always say that omen omens, which means your name has a meaning to it. So that was an omen right there. Riot room, the Lord brought a riot in the form of a fire truck, plunged into another car, and on top of that, that windstorm we had that day, because it was a tornado literally north of Kansas City. You see what I'm saying? So these people getting ready to fucking pay, man. Like I told that dickhead security guard, I said the Lord don't like you fucking with this man and pissing off his word, man. Somebody give me that in Chronicles, what is it? 1 Chronicles 16:36. It says, abuse not they misuse the prophets. Because we wasn't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? We didn't put hands on anybody. But nonetheless, you know, they just the fact that they see black men out here standing up for a cause. And they don't like that, man. So let's get into the scripture.
If they see a bunch of devils in suits doing the same thing, they wouldn't have said that.
No. Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Mark 6:4. But YAHAWASHI said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house.
Right, that dude was a Jake. He was an Israelite, man. He was one of our people. See, Esau didn't come over here. He came over here. Did the white man's bidding. Because believe it or not, you want to say that somebody's on private property, this whole country was private, man. To the Native Americans, you came over here and you obstruct that by setting up your businesses and shit. Like you didn't get this land being righteous, man. You didn't get this business or this particular landmass because you were just so prolific businessman. You got it from dishonest gain, man. Like this whole shit, the Plaza area. This was started off the back of Negroes, man. This is blood money you built up your society with. So you guys are fucking hypocrites, man. Oh, well, you gotta move because you a private property, man. Show us a fuck. What if we get permits? Then what? What you gonna say then?
Yeah, because they be having all kind of madness. Remember we was walking through here? They had the Christians motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're free. They're freely able to stand on the corner and proclaim that madness. And the crazy part about it is they're on the bullhorn, speaking loud on private property. We just in a cut, tucked away somewhere, trying to get away from the damn code. You see what I'm saying? But hey, Esau has a problem with everything we do, which shows you spiritual. All right.
It says, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country and among his own kin.
That's right, man. So we have no honor among our own people because, hey, they don't ultimately want the word of the Most High to go out. They don't respect the prophets of the Most High because we come with a message that doesn't feel good to the people's emotions and feelings. We tell people straightforward that if you ain't right with the Heavenly Father, then you're going to get judged, man. All right? you're gonna get judged.
And our own kin, it's not even other so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Our own kin is the elect, man. Because that dude that was heckling us, he was a nigga, man. We still don't get no honor among him. We only get honor amongst people with the like-minded.
Right. Yeah, because of all people, he should have been the last person to try to speak up and start some shit.
Right.
We done had Edomites walk by wearing the exact same uniform as this fucker, man. But they don't say a goddamn thing, because really I don't think he had any authority to do that bullshit, for real.
Right.
I think he's just trying to throw some fucking weight around. But I don't think he really could have did shit at all.
I mean, they technically could say something because they're a private security firm for this area, but in case of adversity, if it got hostile, he'd be told to stand down. You know what I'm saying? So technically he can say something because this is so-called a private property. But regardless, man, they let people do all types of madness out here.
Right.
We just trying to push the word and take our asses home. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We ain't out here beating people up, man. You know? Then he tried to get a little firm and shit. I'm like, dude, man, you'll get your ass.
Yeah,
Look, any brother out here, fuck your ass up one-on-one,
He
bro.
said, I'm gonna put it like this.
Put it like this, like put it like what? What you gonna call cops? Cops they gonna say leave these guys alone. We don't have no problem with this.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because basically if it escalated, a police would have to show up and issue a trespass for a private property.
Yeah.
But the police pass by here all the time, man. You know?
Right.
Like if they're a disturbance, they don't like to be bothered for bullshit like that, you know?
Nah. Well, just leave these guys alone, and they just say, hey guys, can y'all just move around? And you know this is on the coldest day, because this ain't the first time. This has been an ongoing thing. They've been tired of seeing us, and the fact that when it's cold out, they know we're trying to get away from the cold, so they want to make it inconvenient.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we was in a park and that was private property, they wouldn't have said shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because technically the city could come out and say, even though that's public, but they can still say that's property of the city. Y'all can't be in this park either.
Right.
You see, but they ain't gonna do that because they ain't got time for that. You know?
Right.
Bring up your consider.
It's Ezekiel 21:9. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Do me a favor, huh? Get the camera on this piece, on this little curve right here. This is what this fucking nigga said.
Yeah. He said we gotta stand on this shit.
So if we got hit by a car, then what? That'll be a liability on your ass because technically on your property and you forced us to stand on the curb.
And then look at the whole sidewalk.
Yeah.
They want us to sit on this little sliver of
Yeah.
land.
Right.
Right.
That's disrespectful.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, that's what they did to Gad. They took all of America and gave, hey, you can stay on these reservations. You know what I'm saying? He in the same spirit, man.
I'm so tired of these fucking.
Sorry,
It says, It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it should glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contendeth the rod of my son as every tree. That's showing you what time it is, man. The time of the sword coming down. Look at what Esau is doing with those jabba dabba doos, man.
Right.
A lot of people getting put to death behind that, collapsing in soccer matches. English Premier League, you got fans having heart attacks in the stands. That's all part of the sword coming down. You know?
You know what?
And also behind the scenes as well, Esau has military forces mobilizing as far as like the killer robots, AI that's gonna be out here killing people. So meanwhile, while these fuckheads is out here trying to persecute the men of the Lord, they don't understand that death is coming to them.
Right. Yeah.
You know? And when a sword is sharp, it's able to do its job, which is take fucking heads off.
Right,
So
because
that those killing instruments are ready.
right, because technically a dull knife is no good. What's the whole purpose of that? You know? And I'm gonna say this too, man. Another thing, going back to that point, another reason why it was good, because that garage we park in is very dark. You got people breaking their cars down here and getting shot. Why you ain't worry about that? You know what I'm saying? Once you go worry about people that's gonna break in these people's cars later on the night, or people getting shot down here. You know what I'm saying? You worry about men out here teaching the word. Go enforce some other shit, man.
Oh shit. Well, we in the plaza. These niggas gotta worry about smash and grabs, man. You gotta worry about 15 niggas walking into these stores and carrying out all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's starting to be a trend amongst America. But they worried about us.
Yeah, I haven't heard
they
you
have
know
in St. Louis.
You know it's gonna come. It's eventually because as that poverty hits, when people get desperate, they lose their job, then they start stealing in mass numbers.
There ain't no consequences.
Yeah.
It's a lot of rich people that live in the area, man. Like these are $3, $4, $5, $6 million. Like you go down the block, like a couple miles down, you got probably fucking $30, $40 million mansions out here, man. And guess what? The hood is right down the street. Right down the street, man. So what you think they gonna do?
Right.
Shit gonna come up in your shit.
Right.
And this is all good though, you know, this cause look, this is the time you offend the man of the Lord. The Lord has been answering prayers, literally. Lord is moving on our enemies, man. Like I said, the last 2 weeks, bro, so many bodies been dropped in our circle, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Family members, the people we work with. My superintendent that I was working for about a year and a half back, that nigga croaked yesterday, man. Big old kind of buff dude, man. Shape and everything. Croaked in the hospital. Another motherfucker, Iskarite. He in the hospital. He might not make it. So it's just like, come on, man. Like, this is not the time to be trying to piss off the Lord's men, man.
Yeah, God.
Straight up.
We pray that security guard get blown away, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Fuck that nigga. That's why. That's the part of me bringing out the scripture because it goes to detail on what who this sword is going to be upon. To be upon you niggas, man.
Right.
It says, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This and that's the Lord when he gave his blessing unto Esau. He gave him the sword because the sword is a power that's given. He didn't come up with this technology by himself. You know how to research the gunpowder, the rifling to the barrel of a gun. You know, this is all given to him by YAHAWASHI so he can execute judgment. Like we was going into the northern kingdom, cussing them out a few weeks ago. That's why the Lord sent Hernan Cortez and all them conquistadors to fuck them niggas up.
That's
because they was coming, they was committing human sacrifice, doing all kind of wickedness, eating wild hogs and shit. Yeah, boy.
That's the spirit you said that because I was breaking that down to Iskarite yesterday. I couldn't remember the name of Hernan Cortez, man. You know, but that's the spirit you said that, man. Because out of one of Columbus's Hebrew tour guides, we had a guy by the name of what's this clown's name? His name was Luis de Torres, man. He died in basically 1497 in Hispaniola or Haiti. And he was one of the 5 Hebrew tour guides that Columbus brought over here. And that guy was an Amalekite, okay? Because it says he was a converso apparently born Yosef bin Halevi, or Levi, as they say. It says chosen by Columbus for his knowledge of Hebrew, which proves that they knew that Israelites was on this side of the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good point, bro.
I think that's in the book of Lost Tribes and Promised Lands, how when you had certain explorers, I forget the name of this particular party, but they were accompanied with a Ephraimite woman from the island of Hispaniola. They went to Florida first, and then they said when the Hebrew interpreters went towards one of the Seminoles, they said the creed they said the Echad prayer, man, in Hebrew. That's how they greeted him, you know. So these devils know who our people are, and that's why it's on their spirit right now to try to exterminate us.
Yeah, you niggas is helping them do that, man.
You're gonna fall. Jake is gonna fall on the extermination line. 2/3. You're gonna be exterminated.
Right. Like fucking. Since we speaking about history, Harriet Tubman. That everybody wanna,
She was a bitch.
Yeah, everybody wanna boost this bitch up as helping free the slaves, but she brought you niggas into further slavery, man.
Yeah, she was an agent for the state.
Yeah, got you niggas up
Harriet
north.
Tubman was an agent. That's why you have all them talks about her being placed in the $20 bill, man.
Right.
She was an agent. You don't get on the face of dollars unless you ain't coercion with Esau, man.
Right.
But you notice Esau only big up setups. Like when did Esau big up Nat Turner?
Never.
For real. Yeah, he built up Malcolm X. He built up Martin Luther King. He built up Frederick Douglass, Charles Drew. What's this bitch's name? Harriet Tubman.
Right.
He built up all these
MLK.
sellouts. Yup.
All them niggas.
He don't talk about the 300 plus slave revolts we had, man. He don't
Right,
go
or the leaders of those
wars,
rebellions. The leaders of those rebellions ain't even talk about. The only one they talk about is Nat Turner. That's even somewhat known.
Right.
I heard about Nat Turner from a nigga. Nigga on the streets told me about him. I didn't even learn about that in school.
Yeah.
You know? I'm gonna keep reading this. It says, cry and howl. Matter of fact, no, read this verse. It's a lot. It says, and he hath given, Ezekiel 21:11, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Ooh, yes, yes. And that slayer is this pasty red man that you see today, man. It's the same man that you call him boss at your job.
Yeah.
The same man that you love to kiss his ass for crumbs off the table.
Caucasian man.
Yeah. Tyler. That's him. He's a slayer, man. Because you niggas don't know E, man. You niggas know E as when he's in his relaxed state.
Yeah.
But Most High gonna put the spirit on him to get back in that kill a nigga state, man.
You know why? I was thinking about this too. You know why Esau been in a nice guy spirit all this time? It's because it worked for him. He could still get what he wanted, but now he's seeing his narrative ain't working. He got to turn up that oppression spirit now.
Right.
Now he got to turn it to the real devil and show you his horns. He got to take that white mask off and show you his horns.
Get back to that slave owner spirit, man.
Part of that could have been his Nat Turner, you know?
Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel.
That's right.
Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people.
Right, by reason of the sword, man. Because you, Jake, man, you put the Most High in a predicament to the point he has no choice but to judge you.
Right, yes.
You know what I'm saying? You do things to offend the Lord by pissing off his men and just breaking the commandments.
Yes.
Like I told Jake, I said, man, why you messing with us? Pay attention to the son. He blatantly rejected the truth. He said, oh, I'm a Muslim. I said, oh, that don't work. He said, it works for me. I said, yeah, we gonna see how much it works for you when a missile hits your stupid ass, man.
Smoke.
I want to see you call on Allah when the missiles come, because Allah ain't got control over the missiles, man.
Right.
YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, conscious spirit, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The Most High got control over the spirit, man. Not no goddamn Allah. Right. I'm gonna take your ass over there to fucking Mecca and see if them Arabs accept you, man.
Yeah, if we was selling bean pies and wearing kufis, we would still be over there right now.
Right. We would stop probably broke bread with everything.
Yeah, come on. Talk about some salam alaikum.
You know, have you nigga Muslims don't even know that shit. Have you still quote the Bible, even if you quote that?
Right.
Like this clown Farrakhan. Farrakhan don't go into the Quran. He can't even speak Arabic. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even let a bald-faced, paranoid demon like that even pick up a Quran. They'll laugh your ass to scorn. Arabs don't, Ishmaelites don't accept you niggas, man. Talking about that Islam bullshit. You know? You be better off being a goddamn atheist, man.
Yeah.
That's accepted among you niggas.
Yeah.
Right. You know?
Jake is out here still walking like it's just a casual thing out here.
Right.
But the sword is about to be upon you. They said terrors by reason of the sword. That's your mindset after the shit breaks out. Terror, Jake running from building to building. Oh shit, he's so cool. That's how Jake gonna be. He's gonna be in a terrified state. You know? They show you in these movies basically when all hell breaks loose, you got people running to go grab their children. You gotta get out of here screaming. That's how Jake is gonna be.
Distressed.
Distressed.
Yeah. Perplexity. That's right. I got that Chronicles. This is 2nd Chronicles 36 and 14. Moreover, all the chief of the priests and the people transgressed very much after all the abominations of the heathen. Going into that security soy boy nigga, man. Talking about he a Muslim. He transgressed. Say after all the abominations of the heathen and polluted the house of the Lord, which he had hallowed in Jerusalem.
They don't care about YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. That's why you got dudes that come up and try to interrupt this truth, man. Try to get the prophets off the corner. That's the same as defiling the house of the Lord. Show you they don't care about YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. If they truly did, they would just let us alone. But you know that things like that and more happen through the spirit, so that Jake can be condemned. It just show us that Jake don't give a fuck about YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI.
Right.
It confirmed to us what the Lord already said.
Yeah, because through the spirit, this is an altar, man. We giving up sacrifices right now, but he came to disrupt that, man.
Yeah.
So
I would be surprised if Jake was actually nice, man. That surprised me more than them being niggas.
Yeah, because Jake don't have compassion on them. They don't have compassion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we ain't just gonna go out our way to mess with nobody or to mess with that guy. Have you ever seen us walk past a Jake bomb and just kick him?
Right.
That's wicked. We don't do no shit like that, man. We just mind our goddamn business. You know? Spirit hop on you to rebuke sometimes, but other than that, we ain't out here bothering nobody, man. You know? But these people, they can't suffer the rebuke. They can't deal with harsh shit, but yet they try to rebuke each other wickedness every day. Like, they be quick to tell each other what they doing wrong, but when you tell them to come from the scriptures, then it becomes an issue, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like to be held accountable for their BS. Right. Prime example, the woman, man. They don't want to be held accountable. Here they want to sow all the evil and wickedness in the earth, but the consequences are just like they don't want to deal with it. It's like a death adder. When you put judgment on them, then it's a problem. But what did you do in order to lead up to this action? Like, out of all the mass deaths that's been happening in Babylon, it's a cause and the effect. Okay, the effect was the death, but what was the cause of you being put to death? And that's when crickets come, man. Because niggas don't want to be fucking held accountable for their wickedness, man.
That's right.
So when the Lord started raining down fire from heaven, with missiles are raining down from the earth, you people ain't gonna still consider, oh well, I was evil, I was a momo, I was this, I was an adulterer. You're not gonna consider that, but instead you're gonna feel like you're victimized. What did I do? Nah, man. It's time to realize that you need to repent for your ways, man. You know?
2 Chronicles 36:15. And the Lord, YAHAWASHI, the power of their fathers, sent them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
Right, so that's why the Lord sent us out here, man, because he got compassion on Jake. We out here to get you to repent, man. This is the Lord extending his arm because he cares for you. If he didn't give a shit about you like that, which he won't care about the 2/3, but overall as a collector, the Lord loves his people. So if he didn't give a shit about you, he wouldn't even warn you. He'd just destroy your ass. At least he could say, look, I warned him, I told him to get out the way from the train. They didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? So who you gonna be mad at? You can't be mad at the man for warning you to move. That's the man that you're supposed to be cleaving into, making your friend. Oh shit, yeah, he warned me, man. Let me go ahead and show reverence to this guy. Let me go ahead and buy some cocoa or something, man. He actually warned me from the impending danger. But you niggas are pushing us out the way and saying to the train, come hit. That's what you're doing.
Like Jake in the flood, man. Jake, they really didn't have to drown, man. They could have got with Noah. You said maybe this man is on to something.
Right.
But they didn't want that compassion.
Nah, they was gainsaying and scoffing, man. Because it was a minstrel show. Like, prime example, right? We show you how people are together in wickedness. Now we're out here. Now they looking at us like these chicks in this massage envy store, right? They're looking at us like. But yeah, you got Super Jesus. You got a man that running around in a Spider-Man outfit, taking pictures with newborn babies. You know what I'm saying? Probably fondling little kids, and everybody is on Snapchat throwing that shit up. But you got guys that come out here in garments, royal clothing, and all of a sudden, you're bad guys, man.
Right.
You know? Oh my God, what are these guys doing? Because like the brother said when we came up, he said that these people, they know something is about us. They know that they can sense that power, and it's intimidating to them. Because they know that we stand for something that they ain't with. But we ain't with what you stand for, man. So just like you could say we wrong, we could say you wrong.
That's right.
And we could prove you wrong through bringing out the precepts, man.
Right.
It says, I got this little bit. And the Lord, the power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High, and despised his words, and misused his prophets, until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, so there was no remedy.
That's right.
Misuse us, kick us off the corner. They threw Jeremiah, put in a pit, put him in a pit. They try to bury him alive. You know, so that's that misuse, because really prophets are supposed to get honored. The prophet that had a lot of respect during his day was Samuel. People quaked at his coming. Then it's like after him, prophets was really getting misused and abused. You know, they was getting misused and abused. You know, there's certain parts that tell you about the prophets getting sawn asunder.
Yeah, putting Jake to death.
Brothers get their heads cut off and all that. That's what we had to endure, because the Lord said he sent us all the day long to a rebellious people. that's the root of the issue is that Jake is rebellious. You have a rebellious heart.
Yeah.
Most I tell you right, you say left.
Yep.
Most I say up, you say down. Everything the Lord said, you try to fight against, and that's what rebel means.
Sure.
To fight against.
Well, hey, somebody get Hebrews 11 chapter, man, and somebody give me Jeremiah 9. We're gonna go in on you, Jake's, and hey, brother, give me Jeremiah 16, start at verses 1. We gonna really get on you niggas, man. Somebody can pull Jeremiah 18 too. That's the spirit, because hey, he just gave us something to talk about. Judgment obviously want to go on you Israelites.
Right.
And you know, like I said, and hey, mainly people that's been dying has been Jake's, man. It been straight Jake's been getting judged all this month, man. All this month. So I guess the Lord wants us to come out and curse you out.
I got quickly.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 3 and 5. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
Right, he said, I ain't sending you nobody that's I'm sending you to these niggas.
Yep.
Look, you go to the hood, what they gonna ask you? Hey bro, you got any smoke, you got any backwoods? I'll be on a job, bro, and literally people come up and ask us if we got any type of drug, weed or whatever. I'm like, bro, no, we don't smoke. They come up to the camp and ask us that, hey brother, y'all got a cigarette light? And these are niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I was going to get some food yesterday, and one Jake, he came up to the car, and he felt comfortable because we the same people.
They be bold, yeah.
Yeah, he said, hey bro, he said, man, I got a whip just like that. He said, you want to buy it? He said, I got rims and everything for it. I'm like, this nigga really deep. Yeah. So these are people we're familiar with. We're not going to Moab. We're not going to Esau. We're not going to Ammon. We're going to our people, man. The people you grew up with. The people that say, what's up, nigga? Niggas be shaking up GD and shit with you, man. Them niggas.
Yeah. You don't need special presentation with Jake.
Nah, bro. That's what the Lord said. The Most High said, come hard, man.
It says, for thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
Right, the Most High didn't say go out to the goddamn ocean and get on a surfboard and speak telepathically to the fucking dolphins. He said speak to the Israelites, man. Our people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you go on truce, you a familiar face to them. What's up, bro? Don't I know you from such and such? Yeah, man.
And it says, not to many people of a strange language. It's like, not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou cannot understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. So the Lord is saying, if I would have sent you to a people,
Elam.
yeah, if I would have sent you to these heathens, they would have heard you. They would have fucked with you. But if you send them to Jake, they ain't gonna hear it. That's why it says in verse 7, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
Wait, it's a precept that said that too. Like basically, if the gospel or the truth was given to the heathens, they would have hearkened unto the Lord.
Yep.
Because the reason why the heathens hate us so much is because we're chosen. They're like, damn, these cats, these are the chosen people. We would have been better off. We wouldn't have rebelled like them. And I could really believe that, man. If the Lord put the spirit on them heathens, they probably would have fell in line because, hey, what Balaam say? He said that he was basically like starstruck on the prophets of Israel. He said, damn.
Yeah.
He said, I wish I could be one of them.
She could be a Jake.
Like to the point, he was converted without being converted, man.
Jake, man, trying to make the word of the Lord stick to them, that's like trying to glue together two rubber balls, man. Like, you know, the two bouncing balls, it's like trying to glue them together. That shit ain't happening. They just won't get it because their eyes are dull to light. That is YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think about it, they rejected the Lord 2,000 years ago as well. And these are the descendants of the same people that rejected YAHAWASHI. And furthermore, this is them in the reincarnation. And that's why we have real sincere listeners are few and far between when you get into this ministry, man. When you out here teaching, you get guys that come up, they wanna. How many? It's been several times we had dudes come up, they listen, inquire with us about one time at camp, and we never seen these niggas again, ever. Like never, ever.
We had Jake break down into tears, man, and say he gonna come back. Ain't seen him, nigga. So a lot of these guys are just full of shit.
Right.
Lord's gonna kill them.
Yeah, and you know what? And these same guys, they gonna be trying to come back up here when they see things happening, because when the internet gets cut, we can still come out here and teach the word, man. That's when they gonna start looking. Until it's tanks and stuff on the street, we still gotta come out and push the word, man. You know, we still gotta come out and do it. Because, hey, the Lord gonna let us know when it's time to go back inside and put that tongue. As long as there's safety out here, we can still come out and teach. We might not have an algorithm to upload it. But we can still come out here and teach the word, man. You know? And that's when a lot of these Israelites are gonna start showing, hey brother, man, I've been watching y'all for 10 years, bro. Yeah, but you ain't been out here with us. You haven't been putting your best foot forward, and you haven't took heed to the commandment of YAHAWASHI. Because what YAHAWASHI say? He said, I command you to bring forth fruit. Go out to the highways and the byways. This is a commandment. And what's a commandment? It's a law. So we supposed to come out here and do the work through thick, thin, and cold, man. Right. Like right now, GMS and probably Zabak are the only camps out in America probably right now, man. Because Nate ain't out here. It's too cold. Johanna, UPK go out in the winter, don't they? They don't. Nate and them, they don't go out in the wintertime. What's the more camps? HOI, do they go out in the winter?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think Zabak does.
Zabak, dude. Yeah, that's Zabak now. But Thug, all them other camps, man. It's folk camps.
I was about to say, yeah, folk people.
Yeah, that nigga
No,
got
them niggas ain't damn sure ain't.
the nigga came out with the guy, bro. The box fade.
That nigga, folky nigga, they trying not to off themselves.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we out here teaching the word. In cold. It's cold as hell out here, but we still got to come out here, man.
Yeah, that dude Quinal, he coming out now. He look like a early 2000s R&B singer. And shit.
Yeah. Had the shades on, man. He had the shades on.
He started singing some shit.
Trying to sit.
And you know,
the nigga's R. Kelly in 2003.
Like you finna go join a goddamn battalion draft some goddamn way, man. Had the shades on and shit. It show you niggas are full of shit, man. You getting on camera.
Doing a live stream.
Yeah, you getting on live showing your telling your we don't give a damn about your personal story, man. Let's go out there and teach the word. Everybody has a story. Everybody got a stress or a sob story. I can cry about shit all goddamn day long. Nobody want to hear that, man.
Yeah, that's why Apostle Ramlov in his videos, he always mentioned for a while now, you know, there's brothers out there that are catching hell. They always do what they gotta do. They're doing videos going to the highways and byways, and you would never know what they're going through because it's just what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We more in the spirit of we gonna edify one another. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta hear about all our own personal bullshit unless it's a problem. Say you need advice or something, blah blah blah. But that's not doing no edifying, man. No. We more solution minded. The solution is really to go hard for the truth.
That's right.
Nigga,
right.
Nigga, if you depressed, nigga, didn't the Lord say pray and fast? What the hell you skipping? First off, you guys took a break for 2 years.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What's up with that? Where was you at during that hiatus? You was back in the world. A lot of them niggas was back in the world smoking weed on the block, popping Molly and shit. And now then 2 years, and then you seen certain prophecies kick off. And then you dust off that garment that's been in your closet for 2 years. Now you won't come back. Lord's not dealing with that spirit, man. The scriptures mention diligence.